Hey, what's going on everybody? Fizzy Driver here. Welcome to my channel. So I did the thing yesterday. I put down a $100 deposit for the reservation of the Aptera. If you have stumbled across my channel, then you are either contemplating it or already placed a reservation. Now, I will go ahead and run through 5 reasons as to why the Aptera was suitable for me. So stay tuned and enjoy. Reason number 1 is range. Now, we all know that range is the most important thing to look out for when shopping an EV, and Aptera is offering some very compelling range figures. Entry level is 250 miles, which starts at just under $26,000. Now, if we compare, the next model, which is the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, that starts at just under $40,000, and that only gives you about 263 miles of range. So you want to pay $15,000 more or save it and spend it on something else, that's up to you. But I decided to choose the 400-mile variant, which comes just under $30,000, because I felt that gives me sufficient range for my daily use and my occasional road trips. So I won't have to worry about range anxiety when going from one destination to the next, or just losing juice on the highway while I'm driving. So there's also a 600-mile and 1,000-mile variant, and they come at $35,000 and $45,000 figures respectively, and I feel like those are just out of my budget. So I decided to just go with the 400-mile range variant. Reason number 2 is Aptera's never charged solar panels. Now, Aptera's claiming you can gain up to about 40 miles of range per day just from leaving your car parked outside, because the solar panels will gather energy from the sun and put it back into the battery pack. That is an insane proposition, because if you think about it, the average commute here in the United States is about 30 miles per day. Now, if you factor that into what the solar panels can put it back into your vehicle, essentially you don't have to charge your vehicle ever again. But that's, of course, depending on your climate, depending on how much sun your region has, it can vary. But where I live here in the United States, I live in the southern part, it's sunny pretty much all the year round except for the winter. But that is a very interesting proposition for me. I won't ever have to charge my vehicle again unless I go on road trips, which is very sporadic. So for my lifestyle, I feel like that's a very interesting proposition. Reason number 3 is Aptera's versatility. Now, there's a couple things I want to talk about for this. First one being speed. I'm not a speed demon by any means. So the 0 to 60 time for the base model is about 5.5 seconds, which is more than enough for me. There's also a variant which goes about 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds, which is insane. It competes with the Tesla Model 3, Model Y, all the performance models. That's plenty enough for me. Also, you can charge this vehicle with a standard 110 volt outlet at your house, which gives you up to about 15 or 16 miles of range per hour. And that comparing to, a Tesla or any other EV, which gives you about 3 to 4 miles per hour, that's night and day. So you can essentially charge it overnight, and that can give you over 150 miles of range, and that's more than enough for your daily needs. So that was another plus for me. And the last thing was the charging infrastructure. So Aptera did not confirm this by any means, but from pictures is that Aptera, they're going to be compatible with superchargers, with Electrify America, but just from the superchargers by itself, because of the reliability of the network, I think that's a huge plus for Aptera. So those 3 things for versatility really sold me on that. Reason number 4 is the design. So this is subjective. Everybody has their own likes. Everybody has their own taste in a car. But to me, this vehicle looks very sleek. It looks very futuristic because of the teardrop design. It also has the 3 wheels, which I'm very interested in trying out. And the drag coefficient is about 0.13, which is significantly less than what the Tesla or any EV like the Lucid even come close to. So very efficient, but as far as the design goes, to me it's just no problem at all. I really enjoy it. Reason number 5 is lifestyle. So for my situation, I'm single. I commute from work and back daily. I travel from time to time. I camp from time to time. So the 2-seater option is totally fine for me. I don't have to worry about bringing anybody in the back seat, because it's usually just me and maybe somebody else. So it depends on everybody's situation. If you have a family, then this might not be the one for you. Unless you wanted to use this as a daily commuter, then it would be great. For me, my situation provides the looks. It provides the efficiency. The fact that you don't have to charge this vehicle maybe once or twice a year is very attractive to me. And it's very quick, it's sporty, and it's pretty much got everything I need in an EV. Plus, it's very affordable. Although Aptera is a startup, I do have reason to believe that they can actually deliver in this car. First and foremost, I do come from a Tesla background, so I've been watching Tesla since their fruition back in the day, to all their ups and downs, and to how they are nowadays with their success. And this car, Aptera, does scream Tesla to me, at least in the early days. Not only that, but their design as far as the interior, the layout, the simplicity, the center console, the compatibility with superchargers. That's fantastic if they can, actually use their supercharger network, because it's the most reliable infrastructure out there. And it gives me extra peace of mind to know that I can charge my car on a road trip and not having to disconnect or lose charge during a fill up. And I'm sure there's a partnership out there that Tesla and Aptera have announced yet. I'm sure they're going to announce it someday. And with Aptera set to begin production later this year, I'm fully confident that it's going to eventually meet the demand. So my order number is in the 21,000. So it will be maybe a few years before I even get my hands on this car. But I know that the $100 deposit is fully refundable. So if I ever change my mind, I can go ahead and click cancel anytime. So that gives me the freedom to do so. Alright, that brings us to the end of the video. I appreciate you all tuning in. Please let me know in the comments below, did you find this video helpful? Are you interested in pre-ordering an Aptera now? If you're interested in pre-ordering Aptera, you can find my referral link in the description below. It'll give you $30 off your pre-order. Thank you very much for watching. I do plan on making more Aptera and EV videos, so stay tuned for those. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.